This weekend, 3,300 members of the United Conservative Party of Alberta are coming here to the BMO Centre at the Stampede Grounds for their annual general meeting. They're going to be electing some board positions, including president. With me now is the former Energy Minister of Alberta, Rick Orman. You're running for president, and you would bring some considerable experience to that job.
Well, I think I would, Gary. I served 2 terms as a member of the legislature. I had 3 cabinet portfolios, including energy, as you say. And you know, it was a very important period of time in our province's history. I then went back to the private sector and got back involved when the NDP won in 2015. We put a group together of Wild Rosers and PCers just to see whether or not there was enough interest in putting the parties back together. There was, and we did, and it was really the foundation for the United Conservative Party we have today.
And you work with a lot of party members and volunteers in the UCP.
That I did too. As Chief Returning Officer for the leadership selection process, I had a number of volunteers over a course of 3 weeks. And as a matter of fact, there are a number of volunteers for that event that we'll hope to see this weekend. I'm sure they'll be there, so I'm looking forward to it. And our ultimate goal is to unite behind our Premier, Danielle Smith. She needs our support, she deserves our support, and I hope that everybody at the convention feels the same way.
Well, Rick, I'm sure that Premier Smith would agree the UCP's got 3 jobs: raise money, build your membership, and win the next election, hopefully by a landslide. How are you going to accomplish that as president?
Well, I think one of the major things that we have to do, Gary, is make sure that our party is an open party, that people feel comfortable coming to our party. And if any party member has a point of view and owns a membership card, then I think it's my responsibility to listen to them. And it's just as simple as giving me a call. What happened in the last election was not acceptable. The NDP almost won the election. We can't have that happen again. So in 2027, it is my goal to win by a landslide. Let's take the majority of the seats in the legislature and keep this province on the right track.
Well, you like to project the UCP as a big tent party. How are you going to bring people together?
Well, the first thing that we have to do is find a common goal. And that common goal, I believe, there's 2 of them. One is beat the NDP. We cannot have a situation again where the NDP formed the government in Alberta. We have a responsibility to our children and grandchildren to make sure that doesn't happen. The other thing is we have to unite behind our Premier and leader. She has to feel the strength of our party so that she can go and do what's necessary to advance our province's responsibilities. The next election, my goal is to win the majority. Let's get a landslide in the next election. Let's just not squeak out a win. That's not a win, that's a near miss.
You want to win the next election by a landslide. You are talking about using unity tactics. Tell us what that is. And at least you have the benefit of being there and doing that because you were a candidate.
Well, I was a candidate in 2 elections, and it's a unique perspective that I have, and I plan to bring that perspective to the board. You know, I work in a very collaborative way. I like to hear other people's opinions and then draw consensus. I think that's what good presidents would do. And part of the outcome would be to properly resource our constituency associations, make sure that they have the capital, the campaign material. I want every riding in this province to be competitive in the next election. And if we prepare and out-prepare the NDP, we will get that landslide.
Now, Rick, you sound like a man with a plan, but what do you need to achieve it?
Well, before I can do anything, Gary, I need the support of the membership at the convention. I need their vote, and if they feel that my collaborative approach and my style is acceptable and will lead to success, then all they have to do is vote for me. And on Saturday, pick Rick.
Okay, Rick, well, you're going to have more information to provide party members on the weekend. And of course, it all starts with the Convention Hospitality Suite on Friday night at 8:30 in the Palomino Room Salon D. Could be an exciting night and a very interesting weekend.
Thanks a lot, Gary.
All right.